Hello everybody, welcome back to some Ocarina of Time. As you can see, we are in the Fire Temple. And ready to get our explore on a little bit. Now, like I said before, I doubt that we'll get through this in one part, but at the same time, I said the same thing about the Forest Temple, and we managed that in one part, so apparently I misjudged the length of the dungeons, or I misjudged how fast I personally can get through them. I don't know. Because, like, going into, like, the kid dungeons, I fully expected to do each of those in one part. Oh, look, it's Darumia. Also, you may have noticed, I don't know, in that room we went into and then immediately left, there was a Goron trap behind the gate. So yeah, he's revived the Dragon Volvagia, which I think if you play Wind Waker, the dragon on there is also something with the V. It's just like well, it can't be Volva, right? I mean, maybe. I don't know. Either way, so like whether or not it's like this dragon's resurrected again, I don't know. They are insanely different, so yeah. He wants to go fight the dragon while we go and save the Gorons. Now, saving the Gorons is... I don't know how mandatory it is to save all of them. I mean, obviously we're going to. But as for, like, whether we actually need to save every last one, I don't know. I mean, I know that there's one or two at the very least that we do, because they have... because every Goron that you save has a chest with them. And I know that one has, well, the key to that door, actually. Oh, that's what I was hoping for. Since we can, oh, you bugger. Go, got that one, though. Nope, can I hit the pot? Okay. Well, we got one fairy. That's something. God, our item bank there is so full, all things considered. I also don't know how we're supposed to get back. Oh, I see. Never mind. Never mind, I see. Wow. Nope. And if you're wondering why I'm rolling, like as I go over the ledge, I think it gives you extra distance. I don't know that for like 100% certain, but I think it does. So yeah, this is our first Goron that Darumia couldn't be bothered to go save, even though he's in the same room. Yeah, I'll tell you a secret. In order to get into the room where Darumia went, you have to do something about the pillar stuck in the ceiling. So yeah, we can't even, like, we don't have the key for the boss door anyway. But even if we did, we can't reach it. But hey, our first small key, with only one door that we have actually reached. I think this dungeon actually has more small keys in it than any other Zelda dungeon. Like, throughout all the games, I think. I'm not 100% on that. But I think it has like 8 small keys or something. Which, as you can imagine, is quite a few. Okay. Let's see, we can go left to a time block. Straight ahead is a small key, so we can't do that. Or we can go right there. Alright, well, let's go to the time block, because I knew that there was one in here. Which is why I re-equipped my Ocarina. Well, so yeah, you have these in here. You have the ones there that are like going back and forth. And then you have ones that when you land on them, they start to sink. I don't know how fast they sink, but I'm also reasonably certain that anytime you hit like a tunnel like that, it leads to a Goron. Once again, I might be wrong later, but for the moment I'm going to say that. A wall that you can destroy with the Goron's special crop will sound different than a regular wall if you hit it with your sword. So that's telling you that if you hit walls with your sword, ones that you can blow up sound different than ones you can't. And another small key. Maybe they all have a small key, but yeah. So yeah, that's what like a normal wall sounds like. I also don't think that there's any particular hidden walls in this game that are like so hidden that you necessarily have to do that. No. Write A down. I'll remember that at some point. Like, it'll be like the final time I have to play the song, and I'll be like, boom, got it. And then I'll forget it again by the next time I play this game. Because odds are there will be a point that I play it again, but, you know, obviously significantly in the future, probably. Oh, I know that noise. Oh, they don't even, okay. I was going to see if Navi had anything to say about them, but yeah, these are the oh so dangerous enemies in this room. Do, and do. And then a like, which can actually steal your tunic. So if they do catch you as an adult, they can strip you down. Kind of. They, they'll take your red tunic, and they can also take your Zora tunic. But, that's about it. Is that really? I guess that's all that's in this room. Oh. Okay. So now we'll head across to the other side of this. We do have a key, so we could technically go in that other door, but oof, just barely made that. Oh, and oh right, I forgot. The fire tunic means that you're also immune to lava, which is weird for multiple reasons. First of all, you're wearing the tunic, so even if it had like some kind of cooling property, you wouldn't think that it would extend to lava, for one. Although I don't know how different the temperature of like lava compared to like directly above lava is. Yeah, see, like this here, like, can't break. This one, whoops, hang on. There you go. Tink, you can break. But it's insanely obvious. There might be one or two that maybe aren't quite so obvious. I don't know. If there is, they probably at most have well, either like a shit chest or a gold skulltula behind them. And the reason I say that is because if they're really not noticeable, they're not going to force you to get it, and you could hear a skulltula. So, like, if you can hear a skulltula, they're switching. You have to cut to activate. All right. So yeah, that's a hint that there's switches that you can hit with your sword to activate. I think that there is one in the Gerudo training grounds, but in one of those areas that we can't reach because we don't have the right item, and that we'll probably never see in this playthrough. Well, I'm glad I went this way, because that was good. Another key. Where is the, there it is. Oh, well, whatever. Oh, wow, so the lava does do damage, just eventually. Oh, fuck, come on. It's eventually you'll take damage from standing in lava, which is ridiculous, but whatever. Now, there are a couple rooms in here that are kind of annoying. Oh, whoops. Oh, really? Come on, Link, get up there. Oh. This being one of them, but not... It may or may not be annoying. I'll say that to us. It probably won't be, because the only reason that this room is annoying at all is based on whether or not you die, basically, or if you have to, like, come back here. Now, we shouldn't have to come back here at any point. But yeah, the only reason it's even a little bit, or could be annoying, more over there, but obviously doesn't matter, is because this block here, grab it and give it a shove. To use as an elevator. But the thing with this is that for some reason it doesn't stay there. Oh, you actually did need both of those keys. So if you don't get both the keys, that room could be annoying. But yeah, if it doesn't stay there, so like it will it'll reset and you'll have to push it back again. When the fire on its back is extinguished, it will run away, destroy it before it relights. So yeah, as you can see, you can't actually kill it with your first strike. I'm pretty sure if I jump attacked it again. Ow, fucker. Yeah, see, one jump attack does kill it, but you can't kill it while it's on fire. So yeah, this here is the thing that you can hit. And it puts out the fire, and then you can hear the timer. But as you can imagine, from just listening to that, you do not have nearly enough time. Obviously not if you're pushing this. I mean, clearly I don't think anyone would assume that you would have enough time to do that. I love these blocks, by the way, in this texture pack. I fucking love these blocks. They just look so smooth and nice and just, oh, so good. But yeah, that's where that hint that you got comes from, or comes into play here. About the Gorons special craw. Let's see, is there anything behind the fire before we go? No. Oh. Okay, so if we aim over there, boop. So yeah, it puts out the fire, and this time we are directly next to it. So we can very easily climb up. Now, I think you can do it slightly differently and like drop down a level, drop a bomb directly on it, and then Link can jump up. But you do run a little bit of a risk with that. Oh, God. Oh. But yeah, you do run a little bit of a risk with that because every time it, because if you're not high enough up the grading, it will just knock you off. There are doors that fall down when you try to open them. When one of these doors starts to fall, move. If you use a sample of the Gorons special craw, you can break it. So yeah, they have fake doors that will hurt you when you try to open them, but you can blow them up. Another small key. Yeah, I'm going to assume then that you do have to free every one of them to get all of the small keys. Oh, God. Come to think of it, I want to say that there might be a gold sculpture in here somewhere. Maybe? Okay. Oof. Okay, where we go? Oh. Ooh, my God. Alright, that was close. Well, what's this? Okay, well, we got a door here that we can go through with a key. Oh, God. Aha, there it is. Yeah, see. So you can very easily hear the Skulltula. So even though that wall looks identical to the rest of them, it's still not really something that you have to worry about. Alright. Okay, so now we just gotta make our way back to that key door, because I don't think that there's anywhere else we can go right now. Okay, and that's going to stop and come back. And I know that I'm probably going a long way around, but It's, you know, I'd rather just stick close to the wall, or as close to the walls as I can. Okay, so there's that, and then the key door should be right over here, correct? It should be like right here, yes. Yeah, I think there's also a couple places we can use the Scarecrow Song here. I know that there's one, it's in that room. Oh. Is there something I can shoot to? Okay. I was gonna say, there better be something, because I mean, I'm pretty sure I've been doing a good job clearing the rooms as I come to. Oh god, this room. So this might be our map, I'd imagine. Might be the compass. I do remember there's some dungeon where you get, or at least where you can get the compass first, not necessarily do. Alright, well, that... There's a little doohickey off the side there, but I don't... And no small keys. Okay, so we're in there. Oops. Maybe that? I don't know. Okay, so if we're in there, we need to try and go out that north door, I guess? Assuming we can. Unfortunately, we don't. Should be, I guess, straight up from where we are. Oh, probably this one, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, this looks about right. And then this should give us a small key to go through that other door. So apparently I didn't do a good job checking every area. Yes, a secret. When you're on fire, you can put it out by swinging your sword or by rolling forward. See, now rolling forward makes sense. Swinging your sword, not so much, but, you know. It also is why very rarely do you have to worry about fire damage. I don't think you can catch on fire at all while you're wearing this tunic anyway. Like, you'll still take damage from fire enemies and that, but I don't think they'll actually set you on fire. But yeah, for the most part, fire enemies are like a non-worry, just because, like, odds are if they set you on fire, you're going to be swinging your sword to hit them. So, outside of maybe, like, the fire bats where you're going to be aiming your bow, but if you're going to be aiming your bow at them, hopefully you're going to use Z-targeting if they're close enough to actually be hitting you. Alright. It's fine, we needed to go the other way first anyway, but now we get to attempt this, which is always fun. So as you can see, there is a key door over there, which we obviously won't be getting. I also may have taken a long way there, because they do have those platforms, but I don't think any of them are strictly necessary. And also, once you make it here, you're safe. As you see, it's not, unless one of those skull things happens to hit you, it's not a problem. And then come to think of it, I don't actually remember how you get in that door. Because, I mean... that also doesn't stop, by the way. Like, you might think, oh, you can just go back and check, but no, it just continuously... Like, it'll restart, but it will keep coming. Oops. Alright. Aha! Now we're at the top. Okay. Go. Yeah, whatever, Navi. She was just gonna basically tell me to do that, by the way. Oof. So this is actually a shortcut back up to the top. They have a couple of these. This is that room where we had to use the bomb to climb the fire grating. Okay, what do you got for a tip? Somewhere in this temple, you're sure to meet up with some creatures that dance as they attack. Arrows won't hurt them. You might need some of the Gorons' special crop. That's all. Wait, what? I know exactly what enemies he's talking about. I have never once used bombs on them, I don't think. Like, I do not remember a single time that I used bombs on them. Probably the most annoying part about those things is they're like made of fire. But like, even if you have the ice arrows already like we do, they don't do anything to them. Like, you would think something made out of fire, ice arrows would do like extra damage, but nope. Okay, so yeah, as you saw there, that's where the Scarecrow Song comes into play. And get over there. Now, if I recall, this is another one of those ones. Fuck. This is another one where he's kind of a bitch and, yeah, and like refuses to show up a lot. So we're gonna try here. Because now we're a little bit closer. Navi's not green, but you know. Aha! Now I don't know. Can we even? Oh yeah. Well, I mean, we can target him from here. We have the shortcut if we fuck it up. Oof, oof, oof. Alright, and now that we're up here, we can go over here. Which is either a shortcut to later in the dungeon, or it'll lead to just, or it's just like a really complicated Skulltula again. Which honestly wouldn't surprise me. Well, there's the Skulltula noise. Oh, it's not right there. You'd also think, like, that face there, like, right behind the grating, as a kid, I 100% expected to, like, be climbing that and then just immediately get, like, blasted with fire as I went past it. Because it just seems like a weird thing to be there, right? Okay. So now let's see where this goes. We might end up heading back, because like I said, oh, another Skulltula already, eh? Oh, I remember this room. I'm actually going to skip this right now. So this is a race. You hit the button, it'll turn out a fire that you'll see in a second. And then you have to get there before the fire goes out. And you can use the hook shot. Yeah, that fire there. The hook shot to save yourself some time with this thing. And I honestly am not sure if you can get it without the hook shot. And where? Oh, where? The Skulltula must be down below then. Okay. I don't actually know what's in that. Might be a small key, but I don't think it is, because the fact that they have 2 gold Skulltulas here is weird. Because, I mean, obviously they are optional, but I'm pretty sure this entire area is very, very optional. Oh, just don't fall in the middle. Well, this is dead. I mean, there's no way, right? 1 heart? Are you shitting me? That's it? You take 1 heart of damage from that fall? How the fuck does anything hurt you? Like, that is utterly ridiculous. Oh, God. Then we have to do this room again. Alright. Fuck. Yeah, so as you can see, very unfortunate. Definitely gotta, I mean, I kind of want to look up what's in that chest now. Because it is very much Also, did I just see that block go up? I did, 100%. I guess I just didn't notice because the fire was out. Or something. Through here. It should give us the shortcut. This shortcut is so nice. Straight to the second floor. We can get right back into that room. The worst part is I actually hit the thing fairly quickly. Like, I think I would have made it there. Because the thing is like, if you remember when we were climbing up out of the lava that one time we were moving really slowly, it's the same thing there. You also got to be really careful when you go up here, because this guy can very much be a prick and screw you over. Oh. And knock you all the way back down that hole. Obviously, fall damage, not really an issue for Link, considering what he just survived with 1 heart of damage. Okay. But yeah, it's probably going to be really shitty, whatever's in this chest. Because I even think it's a small chest. So, like, it's a small chest. It requires a Scarecrow Song, which means that it's optional and not required to complete the dungeon. So, I mean, yeah, it's probably not going to be anything useful. Also, how many sculptures do we even got now? 75. Only 25 left, and I don't think there's any in Ganon's castle in like the very last dungeon. Pretty sure that that once you go into Ganon's castle, that's like, obviously you can leave. Up to a certain point you can leave. And we made it. Yep, that's what I thought. Worthless. Alright. Well, great. What a waste of time. It was honestly tempting to just jump down and try and land on like the middle one, like not go all the way down, but down just enough, because I think that would be slightly faster. But I really hope I don't have to do that. I mean, and like this elevator does work. I think I hear it moving. Oops. Nope, it is definitely not. Oof. Oof. That was luck. I just jumped off hoping that I didn't land at the, like, on the bottom floor. Yeah, whatever. Oh, fuck. Like that. That's exactly what I was trying to avoid. And unfortunately, there's not really a... Like, even though we have the shortcut unlocked, there's not really like a... Ah, fuck. There isn't really a fast way back up there. And the worst part is that I landed that, you know, like I was there. I was golden. I was good to go and just fucked it up. I wonder if the camera fights you nearly as much in the in like the 3DS version. I can't imagine it does, right? Like, they probably fixed it. Okay, that was that. Man, I really went the wrong way, didn't I? Oh. Yeah, I really got fucking turned around in here. There we are. To be fair, the camera isn't horrible in most air... I fucking hate you, Link. So much. Like, you have no idea just how much I despise you right now. Oh my god. Walking along those things is, as you can tell, absolutely horrendous. At least this time I won't be climbing that because, you know, I'm pretty sure you don't have to. I think once this thing lands, you can. You know you can't. Really? You can't just... Oh my god. Remember I said that this thing is only annoying if you have to come back because you have to push that block? No, apparently it's just annoying, period. Oh my god. Like they couldn't make it climbable. Like, what's the difference? Like, all they would have had to do, right, is just make the block a little bit shorter and make the fire shoot it up a little bit higher. That's all they would have had to do. You know, and if they're worried about it being square, you know, make it a little thinner as well. I mean, make it a little bit shorter and keep it square, you know? Just shrink a little bit so that you don't have to fucking waste your time climbing that stupid fence. God. Ugh. Falling down in this game fucking sucks. Also, Link is missing pieces of his leg and apparently his dick as well. Zelda will be very disappointed. Okay. Now you might be wondering why I don't just go over there. I don't think I can make that. That looks just a little bit too far. You also gotta be careful because I think you can actually get screwed over with these boulders and actually get hit by them, like, as you're climbing up. I don't know why those things drop that, unless they're maybe indicating that you're supposed to kill them with some kind of magic, but in theory, the only thing that you would have magic right now, assuming that you played it in the proper order and not the way we did, the only thing that you should, in theory, have that's magic right now would be Din's Fire. And as you can imagine, Din's Fire doesn't do a whole lot against the fire slugs. They're also placed up here like they should be knocking you over or something, or like knocking you off the ledge, but they don't actually knock you back at all. I also have no idea where these keys are supposed to go now, I just realized. Are you releasing me? Yes, I am. If you find a place that you can see on the map but can't reach, try playing your Ocarina. So yeah, that just, you know. We've already actually found one of those rooms that he's talking about. Which is where we got the one sculpture, actually. And then there is another one that I'm thinking of that comes... I think that's in this dungeon anyway. That comes later. Okay. I keep hitting select to bring up a map. Believe it or not, it does not work. Okay. Second floor, first floor. We got something on the first floor. Looks like, but... Oh, wait, you know what? I think I know what that is, and yeah, we can't do that. Fifth floor. Yeah, so we must be able to get to that door over there. Oh, good. He can reach that. I wasn't sure. I was trying to look for, like, a little bit lower area or some stairs or something I could get through. Oh, apparently there isn't a Goron in every one of these tunnels. But, you know, whatever. Close enough. Most of them. Alright. Here we are in this fucking hellhole. Oh. Like, you can see down from here. Isn't that the room where we saw Darunia? So yeah, that's your hint that this is the room that you need to, fuck. That you need to, make the pathway. So yeah, we also got the fire maze, now with added boulders, very similar to the, to the Gerudo Training Ground one. Oh yeah, and then they also have these fucking things that breathe fire on you. Oh, whatever. That's a dick move. Now I know that there's another room on the other side. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. I remembered it because we played it like 10 minutes ago, but still, I remembered it. I'm taking that as a victory. It also did not work for some reason. Come on, man. Don't be like that. I fucking actually remembered the song. Navi was green. Really? Why are you being like this? Because this is the other room. I also like how it's actually letting me play it quickly. Maybe I was standing too close and it would have like spawned on me. Because I mean, even there, I was just barely. Now, unlike the last block, I don't think there's any particular reason not to do that. We also cannot do that. Alright, let's actually check this room that we're in. Well, let's see where this goes. Oh, that's great. Damn it. That was absolutely worthless. Oof. Tried to jump over it. Did not work. You can also make some headway in this maze just by looking at the space. Because there are a couple points where you're guaranteed to be able to get through it because the space is too wide for the flames to be there, you know? Alright. Which just brought us over to the other side, which I hope we couldn't have reached before. Ow. Okay. Do that. That puts out the fire. Ow, fuckers. Wow, really? All the way around, eh? Because why not? Probably should have checked that out beforehand, but whatever. Yeah, as you can imagine, you don't get very much time for that one either, but you don't really need it. Fucker. I knew that was a fake door too. As soon as I hit the button to try and open it, I knew it was a fake door. You also have to roll away from them. If you just like once it starts to wobble, if you just regularly run away from it, as you saw, you're gonna get hit. So yeah, this is the guys I guess you're supposed to use. That you're supposed to use the bombs on, but like I said, like I've never used the bombs on them. Not once. Because I would always just do this. But yeah. And then every time you kill them, they'll change color for some reason. Damn it. If you chase them around, I don't think you'll catch them. You do, I believe, have to actually do that to them. And now you might be thinking, well, that's weird. It didn't give us anything, but, you know. Just gotta check it out a little bit. Another fire wall remover thing. And just like last time. And there we go. Piece of piss. Alright. I think I heard the fire start up before the, wow, this room looks a little bit familiar now, don't it? Alright, so this is another room where you gotta, like, make your way on a timer. You have a big hole in the middle that will drop you back down into the dungeon, again, like a prick. You have a little bit smaller hole there that, obviously, there's a boulder that can fuck you up. And then you have the path on the outside, which, as you can see, is insanely safe. Outside of a couple of bats. But obviously, especially with all the up and down, is going to take significantly longer and not give you nearly enough time to actually make it. I'm reasonably certain that you can't make it if you take the outside. Like, no matter how fast you do it. Now, one thing that you can do to shorten your time is, once again, with the hook shot. Now, we're going to try and clear out these bats, because obviously we're going to want to go through the middle path, and we do not need one of them hitting us into the giant pit. Alright. Go. And immediately fucked it up. Alright. Wow, Link, really? Just can't stand actually doing something properly, eh? Really? Can't just, like, really? Went through all that and you couldn't just stand on the fucking button? But yeah, as you see, it's not... Fuck. And that's the actually more or less the only reason why it's even a little bit difficult. I don't know why I try and, like, Dark Souls roll through the boulder, but... But yeah, that's the only reason why it's even, like, a little bit difficult. Is because Link is a fucking tool. And, as soon as he reaches an edge, he has no chill and is like, YOLO, and just fucking gone. It's like, good Christ, you motherfucker. But as long as we don't fall, as you saw there, I was being overly cautious staying on the outside edge, because at least if we fall in the room, we, nailed it. Yeah, see, even then, the fucking timer was going. You wouldn't even make it, I think, halfway around the outside edge. But yeah, as long as we fall inside the room, we're good. So this is the Megaton Hammer. To smash and break junk. But yeah, it's actually stronger than your bombs. It can break stuff that your bombs can't, which is impressive. And, boosh, it can do stuff like that. And, like this. Boop. Boop. Which is how you do another one of those, the training ground rooms that we didn't do. Boosh. Now, I think that there might be... Yes, there is. There's also this really weird thing here where they have these boxes, and, you know, you haven't done this since Jabba Jabba's belly, which I guess if you're doing them in order and kind of rushing, may not have been that long ago. Ow. But it's still a little weird that you're doing it again, like this far into the future. And this leads you all the way back down there and gives you a shortcut, which will let you do this, which will open that door again. So obviously you don't need the Song of Time block to get up there and do that, but you do need it if you want to exit back through that door, which we would like to do. Alright. Yes, a secret. A door is hidden inside the statue at the entrance to this temple. But the Goron special crop won't work on it. Don't you have anything stronger? Yes, we do, in fact. So yeah, that's just... I feel like that's not really a hint. I imagine anybody would piece that together. The only thing, it's more of a reminder, I would say, than an actual hint or a secret, you know? Because, like, obviously, when you first come into it, you're not going to have the Megaton Hammer. And, whoops. Okay, so now that did that. We have one more place off of this room. And then it looks like, yeah, just that. We also never got our compass, did we? Is it that door there, maybe? Yeah, because we came in through... Yeah, we came in through there, so it's got to be that door. So maybe our compass is in here, and we just didn't get it? That wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. So we got our compass. Probably after we've already gotten everything else in this dungeon. Like, this compass is probably going to show us nothing. Oh. Yes, many hidden things. Alright. We still haven't got all the sculptulas. Come to think of it. But we do still need the boss key, so... I mean, clearly we're not done. Hello, Boulder. Nice to see you, too. Right? But since, you know, he gave us that clue... I also like how, for whatever reason, they decided... Well, I mean, not for whatever reason, because there's a good chance that that's what everybody's going to do. But they decide to not have that not have damage on that fall, even though it's insanely far. But, like, there's also very little reason not to have damage on that fall, considering how little damage you take. Oh, nice. And I even got the bat with that. Playing this really does make me want to play, not Ocarina of Time. But yeah, it really does kind of make me want to play Wind Waker again, which I realize is probably a little weird. Oh, no. Now right into the corner so I can get you both. So much. So much health. Not health, magic. See, no chest in here, right? Nope. Here. Oh god, quick, put away. Go. These floor tile enemies really... I mean, because here's the thing, right? If they had a different enemy in the room with them, that wasn't, you know, all the way across the room and not threatening you in the slightest, those floor tiles might actually be dangerous, but, like, the fact that the only other enemy isn't actually damaging you... Okay, and then that was all of them. Good. It's really weird. Oh, yeah. I also learned something else that you can do with these guys, which is if you do this... Fucker. That's right, I poke you in your butt. But yeah, these enemies here, they're the mini-boss. You fight more than one of them, but they are completely worthless. Because, like I said, they say to use the bombs on them. Never have once used bombs on them. There we go. Back up a little bit. I don't know how much their explosions hurt you, if at all, but... The hell is in this chest? Oh, it is just a little one, okay. It looked big while it was forming, but I guess it is a little one. I can't imagine it's anything useful. Oh, bombs! Right. It's like, here, let us replace all of those bombs that you used to defeat this enemy. It's like, yep, that's exactly what I used. It is nice, though, that they have, like, alternate ways of defeating enemies. It's always good. You know, it's like, hey, you can use bombs. And it's like, haha, but if you try other things out, they might work as well. Okay. Okay, yeah, and then he doesn't have a hint for us because he's the last one. Like, we have the boss key, we're about to be back at the entrance, which is obviously 2 feet away from, well, the boss, so. So yeah, look at that, we actually did the fire temple in one go as well. Yeah, whatever. I hope this is the right way. Don't honestly remember. Nope, other way. I feel like I might fall down a lot more, or I might be remembering, like, the length of it being longer because, like, I would fall down into that boulder maze room more often or something. I don't know. Alright. Round 2. Not that you guys will know that, hopefully. I'll be able to cut where I think I can cut just before I come into the room. But yeah, fucking got one hit in on the boss and fucking crashed again. I really gotta learn to, like, save before I walk through any fucking doors, man. Especially once I'm reaching, like, the end of the video. Because, like, I mean, last video was fine. But so many videos that I've done in this, I've made it to, like, the end of the part. Or close to the end of the part. And then it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna crash now because you haven't saved at all since you started. But yeah, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, this is Volvagia, the rock star, the rock and roll dragon here. And as you can see, he has like a metal bit on his face. Although I'm not sure if he has that right now. Yeah. Oh, well. Although that did seem to do damage, which is weird. I did not think that I could hurt him during that phase, but whatever. Yeah, you just wait for him to pop up. He'll try and whip you with his hair. You smash the metal off of his face and then fuck him up. And he'll fly around. It's not a hard fight, as most fights in this game aren't. Oh, I know what he's doing now. He's gonna drop boulders. Also not very hard to dodge, just basically run in a circle, because they do drop directly from him, I believe. Yeah, see, they drop right around him. Obviously, he goes up high enough that it's not all that easy to keep track of him, but... Yeah? Frick. 3 hits, or 3 jump attacks with the big Goron sword. But yeah, like, right there, like, 3 minutes. That's all that it had to fucking last for, and the emulator crashes with 3 minutes left of the fucking video, basically. Such fucking nonsense. And now that we have the Megaton Hammer, I don't actually know how much we need it for. Oh, I almost walked in there without grabbing the heart piece, or the heart container. I also did manage to get 1 extra fairy this time from breaking the pots. But yeah, I think we'll actually grab the sculptures that we can get with it, like right now, mainly because there's like, I want to say only like 2, and they're both like right around Death Mountain. I don't know precisely where we come out from this. But hey, there we go. We defeated Volvagia, so it's cleared up Death Mountain. It stopped its eruptions and cleared out the sky. And even though Darunia went in there to fight him, and there was no sign of Darunia, he now becomes a sage. Whether or not that means, like, Darunia went in to face the dragon and died, and then, like, became a sage then, or what, because, like, if that's the case, then, I mean, that would, well, no. I was gonna say if that's the case, then does that mean that, like, Saria died, but no, because I'm thinking about, like, the later sages, and they definitely don't die because they have... One of them, anyway, has zero to do with the actual dungeon. Well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe she went into the dungeon and they'll say it. I don't know. Also, just realized Darunia and the Light Sage guy, I don't remember his name because he's not important in the slightest. Out of the 6 sages, only 2 dude sages. You would think that they would go with like a 3 and 3, but no, there's 4. To be fair, well, no, actually, I don't. I was trying to think of Link to the Past because it's like. It was like, so, like you have to save like the daughters of the sages, I think it is, right? I mean, because like I don't think that the girls you're, and I don't actually even remember if you managed to save any of the girls, but anyway, that is that. So we now have 1 upgrade and 2 Skulltula tokens to get. And 1 is, oops, what does this say? Oh, right, that leads into Goron City. I think that's where you come out if you go in behind, or if you go back into Darunia's place. But if we go over here and whack on these a couple times. See, now the thing with the hammer is it makes it, it's really strange because, like, you have to hit those things twice. And, like, so, like, you hit it the first time and it shakes. So you might hit it and then think, oh, I guess I can't actually do this now, you know? But nope, full 100% can. But yeah, now this should be, well, apparently really laggy. This should double our magic meter, I believe. I'm trying to think of where the last Great Fairy is, or the second last Great Fairy is. Because she should double our, enhance your magic power. So yeah, she doubles our magic, which is, well, not all that useful, but hey, we'll take it. But yeah, we still have 1 more spell to learn. I'm trying to remember where that one is. But for some reason, I can't think of it. Source Fountain, Death Mountain Crater. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, yeah, that's way later. Really, though? To get that spell? Oh, that's actually a different spell than I thought it was. I thought the last spell you got was, like, healed you. Although I guess that would be, well, I was gonna say that would be fairly overpowered considering how easy it is to get magic to drop out of, like, just grass and whatnot, but I guess the same could be said of, like, hearts, so. But yeah, now that we've got the hammer, we can now clear out that rock, and I think we can jump back that way now, assuming that rock stays destroyed. I'm pretty sure it does. Specifically so you can do that, but at the same time, I don't know why you would be doing that, because obviously you can just play the Bolero of Fire and be done with it. Also, I would like to say, I fucking cruised through that dungeon the second time around. Like, it was close to an hour before we finished, but like, that is, okay, good, that is the Sun Song. But yeah, it was like 20 minutes to burn through that. Okay, so now I do believe, yeah, that there's no more fire, and we can hear the Skulltula already. So there's one. And even though I do hear rumbling. What do you want now? Those iron boots look like they weigh a ton. Yeah. Right, because she's giving us that hint now that we're done. I wonder what hint she gives if I didn't already have the iron boots. Like, because she would have to give you some kind of hint to go to Zora's Fountain. Maybe it's just like, I wonder what else has changed since we were kids or something, maybe? But yeah, there's the gold Skulltula, and that's that. Alright. So yeah, that's everything in the Fire Temple, obviously. And that's the only things that we unlock with the Megaton Hammer. So next part, we will be going into the Water Temple. So let's head there now. But yeah, so next part we'll be heading into the Water Temple. And doing that, which will unlock the long shot, which I don't think will actually unlock very many other things for us. So like the next two parts may just be, because then after the Water Temple is the Shadow Temple, or actually after the Water Temple we might go to the Spirit Temple first, just so that we can do the kid stuff. Maybe, no. Is it worth it? Not really, because I mean we got to do it either way, and we don't unlock that much from doing that. So I mean, we could get our last. Yeah, it's not really worth it. We'll probably just end up doing the Shadow Temple either way. Even then, after the Shadow Temple, we only get the hover boots in there, and that doesn't unlock very much either. So yeah, we should just be able to actually bust through all the temples now. Because after each temple, we should only have like one or two things that we might be able to collect with the item we got in there. So we should be able to, assuming that the temples go as quickly as they have been going, we should be able to do the temple and collect the miscellaneous afterwards. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you on Wednesday for more.